Previously on Pokemon FireRed, we got out of Diglett's Cave. Why do we keep talking about that? We love Diglett's Cave. God damn it, you guys are obsessed. And we got over the underground path to the next destination. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. I can't believe we keep talking about the old stuff we were doing episodes ago. And we also went to the daycare. Yes, I still have that Geodude. I don't care for him. Imagine getting off Rock Tunnel after wandering about. Well, at least it's relevant because we just got there and I decided to end the episode after that. Go right back in like an idiot. Look how dark it is in here. Beyond this hidden move flashed and illuminated a pitch-black cave. And with that, we are back at Route 10, ready to go dive into the dark cave once more. Yeah, thanks. I thought that was the most obvious part of all this, but alright. So glad you decided to wait till now to actually decide we can do this. Did I talk to everybody else in the Pokemon Center, by the way? I should double check to make sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, just so you know, there's never going to be, like, anybody else on these floors. So, yeah. Don't you worry about it. You know, now I'm starting to see why the Union Room would be needed for the berry powder thing. I'm still mad about it, though. I'm still mad thinking about that thing. Oh, well, just leave it alone. They had to come with some use of the berries since the contests weren't a thing. And yet, why is there a twisted part of me that rather the contest be a thing? I'd rather just make it so things like that are more accessible, you know? Not having NPCs for that is probably the bigger crime than not having the multiplayer thing for it. Anyway, that was what we talked about last time. We're changing our tune now. Welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Play Pokemon FireRed version. This is your host, the MJ4106. And we're continuing our journey through the Kanto region once more. As I kick the ass of a bunch of weak, wild Pokemon, as well as other trainer Pokemon. In the hopes that we can eventually make it to Lavender Town through the Rock Tunnel. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to try to blaze through this place if I can help it. And that's the thing, the Rock Tunnel is more straightforward than Mount Moon is. It's more of the darkness thing, if you choose not to work around with it, makes it much worse. So yeah, like I said before, I highly recommend you go out of your way to frickin' get Flash. If you choose not to do that, you're crazy, a speedrunner, or you memorize this game a lot more than I have. Huh, it's Rock and Rock, but a Pokemon may be able to smash it. I see. So that's the ad of the Rocks floor for Rock Smash. I'm not looking forward to having to give somebody that move. And yeah, I might need it on the regular if I want to get to certain areas and caves, if I'm expecting a certain cave later to have rocks that need to be broken. But we'll worry about that later. For now, it's a basic-ass rock tunnel. I mean, it's a tunnel made of rocks. I don't know if you're expecting anything more out of it. It's literally a tunnel of rocks. If you're expecting more, then I don't know what to tell you. You should probably, expect a bunch of rocks, like Geodudes. Okay, now I know the reason why I didn't want to use, I just remember the reason why I don't want to use, Repel yet. There is one Pokemon I can catch in here that would put me up to 30 so I can get the item finder. But, might be a while before I can get that. Until then, I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. Yes, you want to see some of my fan drawings? Oh god, no! These maniacs are the worst! Just please don't tell me you drew a Gardevoir, for the love of goodness sake. Please tell me you did not draw a Gardevoir! Please! What did I draw? What if I drew a male Gardevoir? Somehow that feels even worse. Don't ask how. Somehow it feels worse. Oh yeah, that just reminded me there was a viral thing that happened last year. Oh no. Woo, I'm exhausted. As you should be, psycho. Freaking weirdo, you're Pokemon fan art. Hey, I'm an artist, not a fighter. I'll go home to draw. It's probably better off that you do that rather than fight. Please just let that be all you do. Oh, revive! Alright, keep forgetting that's the thing you have, revive. If your Pokemon's fading, you can put them up to half HP again if you use a revive. There's a stronger revive, but we probably won't get to that for a while. But I forgot. I keep forgetting they have, like, you know, like, figures of Pokemon and, like, plush dolls and stuff. I forgot last year they came out with a fucking life-size Gardevoir plush. Whoever the monster is that thought that was a good idea, I'll see you in hell. You know what you were doing, you did that. Ah, here we are, Onyx. I was wondering when you would finally show up. Good. Let's go with Horn Attack, so I can weaken it slowly. I just need Peck next time, so I don't accidentally kill it. Oh, God. The life-size Gardevoir plush. I mean, the internet knew. People were like, oh no, what have you done? I mean, I could say it's something that's plaguing some of the dark parts of the Pokemon community, but let's be real. That's the kind of thing that's plagued a lot of, you know, specific fan communities for any franchise, really. It just feels worse for this franchise because a lot of these Pokemon are seen as, like, pets and stuff, and a lot of them are animal-based, so, yeah. And embraces what we call the furry community, which is not a good thing to embrace, may I add. Not a good thing to embrace at all. I'm trying to think. Do you guys have any moves I can do anything to this Pokemon to make it a little easier to catch? I could use something that could, nah. I got rid of something I had stunts for. Alright, thought I'd try. I also got rid of the Pokemon I had to sing. Alright, well, let's do this the old-fashioned way. The hard way. And yeah, certain fan communities can definitely be unbearable. I mean, come on. They were a franchise. It's more the sexualization that ruins it for this one, because, you know, there are certain Pokemon that are tagged into that. One of the most unfortunate ones for me being Vaporeon. I love using Vaporeon and Gardevoir as well. That's the thing, and then the fan community has to ruin it with their dirty-ass minds. Why are you next to Dig and Dugtrio? It also makes it look like you evolve into Onix. You know, Onix stinks. Here's Onix the rock Pokemon. It usually lives underground. It searches for food while boring its way through the ground at 50 miles per hour. Oh, damn, that's pretty fast. It's like a train. It's over 28 feet long. That's one hell of a big rock snake. And there we go. We finally have 30 Pokemon for our collection. Good. I don't often come here, but I will battle you. Oh, okay, thanks. I guess it's good to know you'll battle me, even though you didn't want to come here to begin with. At least you're making it worth your time, as well as mine. Except not really. You're picking useless Pokemon to throw at me, bitch. Well, at least I know the next gym is going to be an absolute joke. Because friggin' Spyros is going to decimate that whole gym so easily. Ah, Bulbasaur! At least it's nice that Gen 1 still gave me the option to gave me the ability to actually fight some of the starters. To show if some people actually had them. And yet... Oh, I lost! Sorry, sad to think. I like tiny Pokemon. Big ones are too scary. I should have thrown Onix at you. Then you'd kill it with Bulbasaur, but it made me look dumb. I still hate the fact you cannot catch friggin' starter Pokemon on the regular. I get why. Believe me, I get why. It just... How does the professor get a hold of one of each of those 3 fucking things when you can't find them anywhere else in the wild? Are they held by the government, you know? Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? Oh, God, you are a furry! Oh, Jesus! I was kidding about that to an extent! God damn it, you fucking monsters! That's frustrating. But yeah, is it like something like the government, or whatever the equivalent is for Pokemon, whatever big research organizations, like, contains all the starter Pokemon for themselves to give to select new trainers? Like, there has to be a reason that we can't find starters out in the wild on the regular. I mean, I know, post-game for numerous games and some DLCs have systems in place for you to eventually get starter Pokemon in the future games, but, you know, not being able to regularly find them just seems fucked up to a certain extent. Well, that's that. I suck. That you do. I suck at a lot of things. Well, Cosplay dressing up as Pokemon for fun. Clefairy is a favorite. Ugh. See, you guys are the worst part of the Pokemon fan community. I mean, it would surprise me if certain, like, higher-up Pokemon organizations withheld starters from the freaking rest of the Pokemon trainers so they couldn't have them, so they could use them to start other, like, select trainers they figured would be prodigies or something like that. That would mean a lot of the Pokemon researchers have dedicated groups of poachers that hunt for what they claim to be starter Pokemon in particular. which somehow makes it seem even more fucked up. Oh, right, Peck is strong against you. For some reason, I thought the opposite for a moment. I'm an idiot. God damn it. Spur of the moment, I just thought, I can't use any of the other moves on you. I gotta use a strong one. My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying! Crying and laughter as I see how embarrassed you are as you can't have any of your freaking Geodude's power be used against my freaking Nidoking. He shouts yes to your defeat. That's the whole reason why he's named this way. Oddly, just seems like a really dumb name. Might not be wrong, but screw you anyway. Now let me do my thing. Don't you judge me, asshole. Don't you judge me. I'm confident Horn Attack will kill it. Yeah! I love gambling with fate like that. It works so well for me. I give, you're a better technician. I mean, would you be surprised there are some professors that are evil like that? Malgio, Ultra-Fine Rock-type Pokemon. Is it? It's not too early to spoil one of the generations, right? Give me your best shot. I guess not, but just in case. Spoilers for the plot of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet if you guys still care for that, if you haven't gotten to that point. Yeah. I wouldn't surprised some of the professors were evil. I mean, we have both the professors from Scarlet and Violet, both the opposing ones. One looking to the past, one looking to the future. I forget their names on the top of my head. But, yeah. Oh, Meowth has another thing for me. I should probably take that. But first, kill Onix again. It's not surprising if they were so dedicated to their research that they basically abandoned everything else in their life for focus on the research. It is pretty fucked up when you think about it. Fire it away! Yes, I will fire you away. Harder. I raised my Pokemon to beat yours, kid. Do you want to test out that theory? I can test out that theory now if you wish. This is that time to use that. Oh, I can't use it in a cave? Oh, it's only on the main routes. Huh. Go figure. Oh, yeah, right. Get your item. Pecha Berry. Yeah, you seem to give it most of berries. It's probably beat yours, kid. Good luck with that. Okay, so you can use versus Seeker and Tunnels. It's good to know. But yeah, it's nice they've had a lot of trends of the professor being ranged in a lot of things. Have the professor typically be a good trainer in a lot of the games if you actually have to fight them. The first one to really do that was Gen 7. I should say that before I get to my opinion of Gen 7 when I go over that later. Because it's not the time to go over that right now. At least in my personal opinion, it's not the right time to go over it. But Gen 9 actually had them be, this is a long way, kid. Be a villain, which you don't really find out until the very end of the game anyway, to finally get to the actual end game. Then again, you kind of have that feeling they kind of built up to it a little. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be very surprising. I mean, Gen 7 also did have a friggin' character who was, you know, devoted to try to take care and save Pokemon from oppressive other regimes and stuff, protected from the evil Ultra Beasts as they were in that game. And then the person running that organization also turned out to be a fucking lunatic because of her obsession with something else involving her family. And yeah, they can be cruel. What were we talking about again? I feel like I lost track of what I was talking about. Well, something about people... Oh, I was talking about government organizations hoarding Pokemon for themselves. I mean, yeah, they can certainly be evil. You think they're doing it for a good cause? And, well, you know they're selfish. It's like the real government. Look, bro, please don't try to dig that deep into it. It's not worth it. It's really, really not worth it. At the very least, it's worth questioning what some Pokemon people are doing with their time. Don't you win! I'm glad you see my way now. Watch your Onix. They only appear only occasionally. How the ones can put the squeeze on you. Trust me, you almost like to be bound by one of those things. Oh, I love a good Onix bind. Whoa! Get away from me, weirdo. Oh, good, easy to kill Mankey. Didn't I say I was going to use Repel? I may as well show off how it works. And yet, part of me would rather save for other caves, but... Maybe I should use it now just to show off how it works. So you guys are tired of Pokemon crowding you? Get a high-level Pokemon up front. Get a Repel on you. and just say, screw you, repel. Prevents weak Pokemon from walking to you for 100 steps. After 100 steps, I will not be attacked by any wild Pokemon that are a low level. As long as you have a strong Pokemon up front, you're not going to have a problem with running into any of them.
Maybe I'm lost in here. Can you help?
Nah, I'd rather not help you.
Hey, why not?
Because I don't like you, sir. I don't want to help you if this is how you're going to behave. Hello, Onyx again. Oh, man. Why is there so many Onyx? I should have checked to see if your special defense was low. Maybe Flamethrower would have been the better option. Your regular defense is too high. No, not bind! Why with the binding? Well, as soon as you go down, I don't have to worry about it anymore, so... Scratch! Why would you do Scratch? You're a dumbass. You should have at least done Flamethrower. I thought it would work! This is why you failed. Could have at least done Wing Attack. I mean, hey, I don't like Pokemon fans that are very obsessive. They can certainly be quite frustrating to put up with. They think nothing's better than Gen 1. They think that Pokemon's the absolute greatest RPG franchise ever created. Well, yeah, that does do more damage to Metal Claw. Why the fuck am I wasting my time on Metal Claw then? Well, keep going Flamethrower then. It's clearly a lot better than what you have on you. Go for it. Wow. This is just sad. The whole physical special thing is really ruining you guys so badly.
Ease up! What am I doing? Which way's out? Seriously, help me! Where am I? That sleep on Route 12 forced me to take this detour.
Did it really? Oh, right. It does block multiple ways. Another escape rope. Oh, nice. I love escape ropes. Especially if they actually let me escape from the caves. Repel's effect wore off. Hey, let you know when it wears out.
Outsiders, you need to show me some respect. I dug this cave for you guys. And you guys just wandered through here like you own the place.
You don't own the place either. You didn't dig out this cave. Don't lie to me, bro.
What do you know?
No, you didn't dig out this cave.
Don't tell everybody that. Jeez.
Ran his ass out. He thinks he's better than everybody else. Seriously, why is Flamethrower better than you guys? Ow! Well, that hurt a lot. Said nice reminder. Rock moves against freaking Charizard are bad news. They do 4 times as much damage. Oh boy. You evolved that early, didn't you? Pretty sure you did. Well. Here we have Graveler. Finally evolved. Wow. Finally evolved form of Geodude. I was going to say the evolved form of Graveler. My mistake. I'm dumb.
I give.
Took you long enough, honestly. I'm surprised it took you this long.
You're talented enough to hike.
Yeah, I could hike, but I don't want to. Hiking sounds stupid. I don't like being trapped in a mountain forever. I hate this kind of mountain travel. Yeah, Geodude evolves into Graveler at level 25, so yeah, he evolved 4 levels early. Why am I not surprised? Because these guys are assholes. That's why I'm not surprised. Of course they would do this. Damn you. I gotta remember, I keep looking up other Pokemon. I can try to find if I really am looking for particular ones, but I just haven't been lately. Ooh, Machop! Okay, that's something. Metal Claw doesn't do a lot to fighting types, right? Damn it! Oh, good! I was saying, I kind of thought they resisted steel. I guess not. Man, I keep thinking steel resist that more things resist steel than they do. See? It's proven how good steel is. Now get the ball! I can use you. And then being obsessive is definitely a danger. That's why I'm not a fan of some of the depths of the fan base of Pokemon. Some of them are dedicated to certain parts to a fault, and I hate it. Here's Machop, the superpower Pokemon. Its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it's the size of a human child, it can hurl 100 grown-ups. Jeez, that's a lot of grown-ups that deserve to get thrown. Yeah, let's say they deserve to get thrown. Oh, these rocks that can be broken. Damn it! Without Rock Smash, this area is freaking useless to me! Damn it. I'll try to revisit this once I actually get that ability. Then again, I want to wait till I can actually buy Super Repels. That'll make it even more useful to be here. That way I don't have to keep battling these weaklings. But yep, they may be hiding items in them. But until I can break them open, there's no point. I mean, yeah, like I said, I've never been a fan of passionate fan bases that are, like, overly passionate. To the point they've, like, to defend things blindly. Or, like, you know, it's the people that can't see the bad in any of the thing they like. They can't see any of the bad in it, then they're part of the problem. I've been slowly learning that. I've been learning to adjust my opinion properly, thankfully. Yeah, you can avoid getting lost in the mountains. You can embed twigs as trail markers. Or maybe I can just use my Charizard's flaming tail and just burn parts of the area. Burn as I go! Well, we don't have to go that way because we set that area on fire. Well, affected. I'll be fucked up to the cave and anybody else in it. Just set a fire trail! We'll know exactly where we came from because it's not where the fire is. Well, it'd be really awkward if the fire went up to where you had to leave from. And you're like, uh-oh. That was a mistake. I finally realized that was, in fact, a mistake. Too bad you learned it too little, too late! I forgot Wing Attack is definitely stronger than the move I have now. Man, might be better to have you have freaking Cut and Scratch. Then again, I want to be able to get rid of it easily, so... Yeah, I'd rather you not have Cut on you, bro. That's one thing to know about passionate fan bases. You gotta try to make sure their passion doesn't blind them to not be able to take any criticism of something. Oh, I did my best! I guess your best wasn't good enough. I wanna go home! Oh, sorry. Is that too insulting? I'm sorry. I get a little carried away with that sometimes. I didn't mean to. Geo, dude! Leave me alone, man! Damn! Sick and tired of running into your stupid head. Come on. Well, I do have an escape rope if I absolutely need it. I could constantly run, but it's free experience. I don't want to miss out on it. We're up on a rocky mountain like this. Rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be like, wah! Total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using rock slide? Oh, rock slide. Which one should I teach rock slide? Oh, I should wait to see my full team before I commit to this, though. Rock types are good for flying types, as well as ice types, and fire types. I'll wait on that. Oh, so you're scared after all. I hate the people that can only teach you a move once. It's basically like a TM that's just locked to a certain position. Oh, finally, Zubat. It's been a while since I've seen you. Why do you think that was a good idea? To have single-use TMs, they're basically locked to a single spot. It's good moves, too. That's the worst part. It's good moves that are hiding out from me. Like, come on, man. Oh, gonna make you again. I can't wait to Wing Attack you to death. Reminds me. Move you there, move you here, and then Wing Attack. I always like to organize my moves from strongest to weakest. So at least if I accidentally use the first move in my order, at the very least I'll know it'll be a good move. It's trying to fail-proof me. That's all it is. It's a fail-safe for me and my stupidity. That's all it is. I need to get rid of Scratch. That's the one move you haven't lost since I had you. Damn it. There we go, got a max Ether. Fully restores the PP of a move. Well, regular Ether just does 10. It's good to consider if you have been exploring a place for a long time to put on an Ether so you can actually keep using a move that's been very reliable for you. Then again, you can restore them by going to a Pokemon Center, so it's kind of useless anyway. Wow. Who cares about type advantages? Knowing your special defense is low makes this easy.
Ha ha ha! Can you beat my power?
Come on, guys. I'm gonna get out of this cave today. If you don't mind, I'd rather leave. Please stop getting in my way. Ugh. My Charizard's taking a beating. All because I got hit with Rock Throw that one time. That Rock Throw really did ruin me a bit. It's kind of frustrating that it did. And you guys have any opinions on Pokemon that are... Do you hate certain things that people have opinions of Pokemon? Like, yeah, the people that like defend every single generation, defend a certain generation, like, blindly to the death. And again, part of me feels like I might be that way for Gen 5. Maybe. I know people hate the linearity, but you know what? There's a lot of good that Gen 5 does. Then again, there are also the people that say it's the last good generation of Pokemon. People hate it as soon as it went to 3D. And yet, oops, out-muscled. I won't straight out say I hate everything about a certain gen. I know I have a heated opinion about Gens 3 and 1, but even still, I'm overpowered because I hate thinking. Ah, wow, no wonder why you're an idiot. And you're stuck in this cave. Moron. Probably hidden items amongst those rocks. Oh, look at that, another super nerd here. Oh no, it's a fanatic. Why is every single Pokemon fanatic also walk around in a Charizard costume? Okay, there's a good opinion. What do you think is the most overrated Pokemon? For me, it's Charizard. Pretty easily Charizard. I do not think there's much competition for that, honestly. Yeah, Pokedex, I want one too. You can't have mine. Go get your own, bro. Although I'm pretty sure a lot of people had to say there's an overrated Pokemon or what they thought was most overrated. A lot of Gen 1 Pokemon probably throw in that discussion. Because, you know, we have Pikachu, the mascot. May not be an amazing Pokemon, but it's a mascot because it's cute. People had a good reception to it in the first Gen game because it was a good, interesting Pokemon to get early on. Charizard. It's not even the best fire starter, but people just love its look. And for being the first Gen game, people thought it was a big favorite. The anime also helped, in my personal opinion, for Charizard's popularity because of, you know, him being a jackass in the friggin' anime. I'll admit that instantly made me like him too. What else is there? Well, Mewtwo, see, is the best legendary. I'll admit it's one of my favorites, but... well, considering how good Psychic was in Gen 1, it makes sense why he was so powerful. Shoot, I'm so jealous! Again, the first anime movie, arguably still the best one, depending on who you ask. Invasion Pokedex, I have it. Hell no! Fuck you, bro! Dare you try to ask for my Pokedex. I'm gonna murder you for that. But, okay, good, we're nearly out of the cave, thank God. Eek! Don't try anything funny in the dark! You walked up to me, bitch! I can still see it here, I flashed for everybody! I don't know how Flash works. Am I just blinding everybody as I walk through? Well, it's better than trying to walk through a cave using a friggin' strobe light. As a friggin' flashlight. What a horrible light. But yeah, there's that. And I guess you'd say a lot of the stars are overrated. They do tend to be pretty good Pokemon, though. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point of why they do the thing they do with the starters, because they're meant to be strong Pokemon that tend to be one of the best you can have in the game. In fact, they give you a good Pokemon to have with you the whole way. It's a nice boost. It was too dark. It really helps boost their popularity. Unless you're Chikorita, apparently. If you're Chikorita, then no. I still have a job in this tunnel. Needs to be better than ZA. Yeah, Pokemon, let's start! Although that was probably the Pokemon that needed the biggest bump because they decided to make that a well-rounded tank, which doesn't really fit a starter Pokemon. You want it to be an offensive powerhouse. Having a starter Pokemon be more of a fucking defensive specialist just feels weird. Admittedly. I mean, yeah, I do think most of the Gen 1 Pokemon are certainly overrated. I personally am somebody who hates the idea of everybody who loves fucking Voltorb and Electrode. Anybody who says that other designs from later gens suck, and then they praise Voltorb or Electrode. It's like, it's literally a Pokeball, with Electrode being the upside-down Pokeball, adding a mouth. Like, bro, it's not that good of a design. Like, man. The people rebel Gen 5 for a lot of their designs. Admittedly, some of them are bad, but not all of them. But, yeah, there's always the blind fanboyism for certain generations in Pokemon that people just go out of their way to fight against another, saying everything else is bad because theirs is the best. You play hard! They say that for a lot of fan bases and things. Like, woo, oh, sweet! Like some people think the Star Wars sequel trilogy is the only good trilogy. Which would be a terrifying thought that somebody could actually have, but I'm sure there's a person out there that think the sequel trilogy of Star Wars movies is the best trilogy. And yes, I refer to 7 through 9, not the original trilogy, 4 through 6. Where the prequel trilogy is 1 through 3. I'm sure there are people that have really controversial opinions. I'm not saying you can't have those opinions, it's just, you know, you shouldn't be going bashing other people's opinions just because you think yours is right. That's right. Oh, shit. I forgot what the phrase was, the joke was. It was like something like, it smells shitty and everybody has one. An opinion. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It usually stinks and everybody has one. I think it was supposed to be something about a shit joke, but the actual thing is opinion. I mean, it's true. Opinions are opinions for a reason. It's because you can't verify as a fact. It's just a personal preference thing. As long as you learn to accept the opinions or preferences, again, that's why we're looking for wild Pokemon. Then, you know, just don't try to treat it as a fact. You may want to think of it as a fact because that's the way you see it, and you think you have valid reasoning for your opinion being justified, but, you know, you can't just go blindly going in and saying your opinion's the only one that matters. And that's why I hate some of the Pokemon fan community and how obsessed they are with certain Pokemon. Again, if you know the memes of certain Pokemon, that's why I fear things. Talking about Vaporeon, and Gardevoir, and Lopunny, and, oh god, what was that one Pokemon from Gen 7? The one Ultra Beast. Yeah, there's a lot of those that just, yeah. It's the perverted nature of a lot of people on the internet that ruin a lot of these things for everybody. So it's kind of hard to talk about that coming to the back of your mind to get to that point. I'm out, Pokemon! And again, look at me set for any fanbase with anything as well. You look cute and harmless. Was I ever wrong? And again, I've always been... Oh yeah, I should probably come back to the end of this tunnel, but I'm going to leave and go to Lavender Town so I can end this episode. Damn it. Then again, considering that with the Pokemon fanbase as well, that bestiality is one of the things that can come from it, it feels like it should be a really big red flag if anybody wants to think of those sorts of things with Pokemon in general. Ugh, god, bestiality is the worst. It really is. Rock Tunnel! And again, I hope nobody would disagree with me on that front. Aha! I got all the trainers! Finally, we made it to Lavender Town! I'm gonna heal the Pokemon Center and end this episode. Finally! I hate Rock Tunnel. Worst part is I'm gonna have to go back in there and make sure I do some cleanup to make sure I didn't leave anything behind. That's just the way I am. Thanks, lady.
Can't do anything for the sake of money. There's no job too dirty, no deed too heinous, no crime too wicked.
That is true. Right, lady? Right, lady? It's Lucky brother trying to escape from Team Rocket. She was killed trying to get away. Oh my goodness, that sucks. You know how the Keyblade bees wear skulls, right? You'll pay a lot for one. Oh my god.
That's horrible.
And that's why poachers exist. So selling all parts of animals as frickin' treasured items for other collectors. That's a horrible thing to do, honestly. Alright, well, we finally made it to Lavender Town. We can end this episode. I'll go back and clean up Rock Tunnel next time. And after that, well, we'll finally explore the depths of Lavender Town. See what creepy things lie around in here. And then, I can probably try to go other places from here. I know if I go south, I can get another useful item, so fishing might actually be worth it, damn. And then, well, we'll see where we go now. It'll be nice to get to the city that has the 4th gym badge, but we are actually pretty close to that. I'll just work on that on my own time. I actually am trying to avoid trainers to a certain extent, because I want to get out of the Pokemon main team so I can actually train them so they can be worth something.